With only a matter of days to the Apple iPhone 14 event, a surprise feature has been leaked for the iPhone 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max. I want to share all the details about this, and I also want to give you guys the latest on the iPhone 14 release date and price with specs as well. So we can now start counting down the days to the Apple event, what is happening in early September now. At this event we will probably see the next generation iPhone 14 models, Apple Watch 8 models, and even possibly the new AirPods Pro 2. But we also have to remember we'll also be getting iOS 16, what will be available on all the iPhone 14 models on day one. We already know that iOS 16 will give us new features including widgets and changes to the lock screen and iCloud Share photo library. As like I've been saying in previous videos, I've been splitting the reports out for the leaks of the iPhone 14 and the new iPhone 14 Max into one video and having the details about the iPhone 14 Pro and the brand new iPhone 14 Pro Max into another. However, sometimes the news and leaks might involve all four models. Today I'm going to focus on the details of the iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone 14 Pro Max, but keep an eye out on my channel for details about the other iPhone 14 models, as I'll be making a video soon for these. So let's talk about this iPhone 14 surprise feature that we may see at the iPhone 14 launch event. So just recently, Apple have just announced that their next event is going to be called Far Out. A lot of us are wondering, what does Far Out mean? Well, one idea that has come to people's mind is a brand new feature that would allow iPhone 14 users to make an emergency call wherever they are in the world using satellites. Right now, traditional cell or smartphones rely on cell masters for signal. The iPhone 14 though could be equipped with an antenna to contact emergency services via satellite instead when required. This would mean if you ever found yourself lost, say in the Amazon jungle or the Sahara Desert for example, you'd be able to make an emergency call if need be, and hence why the Apple event could be called Far Out, as you could be far away from home and yet still make a call. Now, before I continue on, now is a good time more than ever to mention that all reports and leaks that you're seeing here are not 100% proof that they will come true with the new iPhone, even though we are so close to its release now. I only present to you what reports or information are out there. However, if you are still watching this video, then you're as curious as I am in knowing what is being said about the next generation iPhone anyway. So next of all, let's continue talking about the release date, and we'll also do the prices next. So we now know that Apple will be doing an event in September for the iPhone 14, and it's happening a little earlier than usual this time around. Normally, the Apple event is around mid-September to early October time. For example, if we go back to the iPhone 4S in 2011, this classic iPhone came out on October 14th that year. Then skip a year to 2012 with the iPhone 5, it was September 21st, 2012. Then let's skip a few years ahead of that to 2016 where it was the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, and the release year for that was September 16th. In 2019 we saw the release of the iPhone XS on September 21st and the XR on October 26th, and last year for example with the iPhone 12 models the release dates were October 23rd to November 13th. Now mainly you can see release dates have either been kind of mid-end September to kind of end October if there's something special coming out or something a bit different. The main exception was back in 2020, and that was with the iPhone 12, where actually the phone got released a little bit later in October time, but mainly this was due to COVID. However, last year in 2021, we were back on schedule with the iPhone being the end of September with release of all four models on September 24th. This year the iPhone event is happening on September 7, so it's fairly likely that pre-orders for the iPhone 14 will be available on Friday, September 9th. This means most likely we'll be able to get the iPhone 14 models in our hands a week later on September 16th, what is a little earlier than the last few years, but not unheard of, like the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus being released on this exact date back in 2016. This Apple event most likely will show the new Apple Watch 8, some new service changes as well, like to Fitness Plus and Apple TV, and the possibility of seeing the new AirPods Pro 2 as well. However, do expect the iPhone 14 models to be revealed at the end of the event like they always have before. So then guys, just recently this channel just got over 400,000 subscribers and I did a giveaway for a MacBook Air M1, and if you want to see who the winner was for that MacBook Air 1, check out my other video on my channel where I announced who the winner is. But the great thing is guys, I am doing another giveaway on this channel and it is for this. This is for a 14-inch MacBook Pro, and this is with an M1 Pro chipset inside it, the 8-core one with a 14-core GPU and a 512GB hard drive inside. And I'm going to be giving this away now to one lucky subscriber when we get over 450,000 subscribers. And to enter into this international giveaway, all I need you guys to do is put down in the comments below of what Apple gear you're planning to buy or other technology gear in 2022. Put it down in the comments below. And also guys, if you are brand new here, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell, because when we get over 450,000 subscribers, I'll be announcing who the winner is of this MacBook Pro and you won't want to miss out on that video. Now something else just want to quickly say, sadly still on YouTube there are lots of scammers and spammers out there, some of them even impersonating myself, telling you to WhatsApp them or to Telegram you or other means as well. Ignore them or please do report them. It would really help, because we don't want scammers and spammers getting their way here on YouTube. Well guys, with that out of the way, let's return back to the video. So next of all, let's do a summary of everything we know so far, including the prices for the iPhone 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max. So starting with the iPhone 14 Pro, we know that this year we'll be getting a 6.1 inch OLED display of a resolution of 2532 by 1170. It will be a 120Hz ProMotion display just like we got last year, and under the hood we'll have 6GB of RAM inside it, and the storage options will be 128GB, 256GB, 512GB and 1TB of storage. There'll also be the brand new A16 chipset inside it, and this will come with 4 efficiency cores on the CPU, 2 performance cores and also a 5-core GPU. The body itself will be an aluminium body or aluminum body if you're in the USA, and then the actual back of the actual phone will have a triple camera setup and also a LiDAR sensor, and this will have your traditional wide, ultra wide, and also have your telephoto lens as well for a bit of zooming. On top of this as well, there'll be a 3095 mAh battery, which is similar to what we got inside the iPhone 13 Pro, and then the base model will come in at 128GB of storage, and this will start at $1,099 US. So next of all, let's move to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. With this iPhone, we'll be getting a 6.78 inch OLED display that'll be a 2778 by 1280, and again it will be a 120Hz ProMotion display. 6GB of RAM again, and then again the storage will be 128GB all the way up to 1TB of storage. There'll be that A16 chipset inside it, and the CPU inside this will have a 4 CPU efficiency cores and then 2 performance cores, and also have a 5-core GPU as well. It will also have that aluminum or aluminium body, that triple camera setup again of that wide, ultra wide, and also that telephoto lens, and also the LiDAR sensor. The battery will be very similar to the iPhone 13 Pro Max. It will be a 4352 mAh battery, and then the base model of this will be 128GB again, coming in at $1,199 US. There are still lots of last minute changes and tweaks we are hearing for the iPhone 14 models this year, and as time goes on this feature list will become more and more complete. But if you want to get a more complete picture in the future and also get the latest details on leaks and reports on all the videos for the iPhone 14s, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. But for now guys, with this video, if you've enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button, and I will see you really soon. Take care.